this Lightfoot guy, he thinks that Stephen King literally killed John Lennon and then got taken to the police station where they swapped him for the body double.
Yeah.
Who is Chapman?
Yeah. So they think Chapman was like a trained body double.
Yes.
That's way crazier.
And they could pass for each other at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, then he did it. That's true. Yeah. I understand now.
You're sold.
I'm sold.
Hello! Welcome to Believe. I'm Phil Green.
And I am David Ferguson.
And this is a podcast all about the world's craziest mystical conspiracy theories, isn't it?
Or it's us revealing the truth, what's really happening in the world.
Yes, and people that you thought were artists may be up to some sinister fucking stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're really digging into this one.
We are.
This is a podcast all about the world's craziest mystical conspiracy theories. In each episode, we bring on a guest. That guest has picked a myth or conspiracy they want to talk about. It might be something they believe. It might be something they don't believe. It might just be something they've heard. They've heard the rumor about it. They thought, that's a bit mental. I need two people in suits to sort it out. And they've come in here and we will sweat through it to get the answers for them.
Oh, we'll definitely do the sweating.
Yes, we absolutely will. We've decided that maybe wearing suits to do this podcast wasn't the smartest idea when we're recording in summer. However, we've committed, so here we are.
We're done.
If you enjoy this podcast, please give us a little 5-star review. Whether you follow us on Apple, Spotify, or Audible, or wherever you get your podcasts, it would really help us, wouldn't it?
It would. And if you don't do our podcast on any of those services, we are on YouTube and would like you to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, it's visual. Ooh, you can see our faces. You can see us sweat.
Yes.
Please give us a little 5-star review. And if you really want to support the podcast, we also have a Patreon. It is £3 a month. It means that you get early access to the episodes, ad-free listening, and you get access to all of our back catalogue of Patreon episodes as well.
Yeah, absolute bargain.
Absolute bargain. How can you argue with that? Now, I am also doing a new show. If you want to come and see me do stand-up, I will be at the Edinburgh Fringe between the 20th and 30th of August doing a work-in-progress show. There's information available on philgreencomedy.com. I will also be doing some preview shows all around the country in the lead up to it. So if you want to come and see one of those, it's very, very cheap. Because I am very, very cheap. The link is in the show notes for the tickets or on philgreencomedy.com. Who is today's wonderful guest?
Today's wonderful guest is the most normalist comedian we've ever had on. It's the fantastic Sarah Roberts.
Yes, the absolutely fantastic Sarah Roberts. Sarah is a Chortle Award nominee, BBC New Comedy Award regional finalist, and British Comedian of the Year nominee. Her 2024 debut hour, Silkworm, enjoyed a sold-out run at Soho Theatre, and Sarah was named in The Guardian's Funniest Comedians of the Fringe and Rolling Stone's Rising Stars of 2024. And she's bringing her brand new show, Scary Movie 7, to the Edinburgh Fringe this summer. And that could not be more apt, because what is the myth or conspiracy that Sarah has chosen?
Stephen King killed John Lennon.
Stephen King killed John Lennon.
Here's Johnny.
Was that a Scouse accent?
It was an attempt. I can't do
that. That was awful. Let's do this.
Get out of the rabbit hole.
It's a fake. Every single bird in the sky is a robot.
It's fiction.
Doubt your government.
It's an urban legend.
Like, if they're actually spraying something in the sky?
No way.
A stream of absurdity.
It's a total fabrication.
Welcome to the podcast, Sarah Roberts!
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
That's okay.
That's all.
You brought notes?
I brought notes.
Good. This is the theme of the season. We're really happy with the standard of guests we're getting in now.
Really?
Yeah, notes. It's
What, you were having some slackers before?
No more riffraff. We said that this season.
We
Well,
want
thank
people
you for having me.
prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that you've dug into this
I've
one.
dug into this one. It's wild.
It's actually weird that you chose it, because this is not one I would necessarily, not that I wouldn't necessarily know what you would have chosen, but this one is one I wouldn't probably have put you as well, but I'm glad that you picked this one.
Thank you.
You're doing a scary based show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing a freaky show.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it came to me quite naturally to do it. That just felt like the most obvious place to go.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a lot of body horror, a lot of creepy stuff. I mean, I think when I was a kid, I thought my house was haunted. So that's my own conspiracy theory that I had.
Okay.
And me and my whole family did quite like egg each other on with that.
Okay.
You know, my mum said that she was digging in the garden and she found human bones.
So you and your family created your own conspiracy
Yeah.
theory around your own house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a friend that grew up in a haunted house, and his big story that affected him. There were other things, but his big story was his mum and dad. It was during Christmas. His mum and dad were next door at a Christmas party, and he came downstairs. And he was in the house, and he came downstairs. Very Madeline McCann. He was left alone.
Yeah.
And he came downstairs, and there was an old couple sitting in the kitchen, and he went and got a drink, and he spoke to them a little bit, and went back upstairs. And when he told his mum the next day, he says there was no one here. It was ghosts. He spoke to ghosts.
We had stuff like that all the time.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we once had this girl just walk down the stairs in the middle of the day.
That wasn't you.
That wasn't me. She was like nothing to do with my family. And my parents like searched her bag and she was like, I just got called in here. And they were like, what are you talking about?
So hang on, not a ghost, an actual girl.
So this was an actual girl off the street.
Right.
She just came walking down the stairs, but my mum was gardening in the front garden. So it was like how she wasn't seen was crazy. Like coming into the house, she just started walking down the stairs. And then she said that she was called by voices into the house.
That's mental.
And my parents just searched her bag to see if she'd taken anything. And then they were like, goodbye. She just,
popped in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like just weird, there was just a weird energy about the house.
Do they still live there, your parents?
No.
Okay.
No, we sold it. Well, we sold it. My parents sold it to the parents of another girl at my school.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being like, I should have warned her.
I should.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing that keeps me up at night.
Well, yeah. But is there part of you that wants to... you're not guessing you're not in touch with that girl?
I'm not in touch with her, no.
That'd be fascinating.
She's
dead now.
Me.
Yeah.
But I also think it might, we also had like a nanny at the time. I sound incredibly posh, but we had like a nanny who basically like then started looking after us in our new house. And she was like, you know, I think like no one had said anything to her, but she said, I really felt like I was being watched in the last house.
Okay.
Like she was like, it's so nice to be in this new house. It's so much better.
Okay, so it's definitely the house that was the problem.
Not us.
Not you.
No.
Okay.
No. But who knows? I mean,
It's pretty exciting, though.
yeah.
I mean, it's not boring childhood.
No.
Yeah. And
No.
is this stuff and these stories in the show?
Some of these stories are in the show. I mean, the show is really about like fear and me eating my twin in the womb and being like terrified of being alone.
Okay.
But it's more, I mean, I think that it's like the most universal fear really is every fear comes from like scared of being alone or being left to handle something by yourself,
Yep.
I think. So it's sort of just examining that.
Okay.
And
That's why we do the podcast together.
exactly.
Yeah. It's much more frightening on our own.
Yeah.
And we tried. Scary Movie 7.
Yes.
Algorithmically also great.
Thank you. Well, I might get sued, but
Possibly.
that's look, that's attention that I'm willing
Willing to take
Yeah.
for the sake of the art.
I mean, what are they going to take from me?
Yeah.
You know,
They can come for you, but what can they take?
they'll come from my ticket sales, but we don't know how those are going to go.
Yeah, true. Also,
yeah.
you've then got to prove you made a profit from Edinburgh, which no one does anyway.
I know, like if I don't, I mean, they could take all my profit if I do, but you know, if I break even, they can't take that. That's no profit.
Yeah,
And then I can be like, well, I wasn't making money off it, so
that's true. But they can never take away what you've given to those audiences.
yeah. Fear.
So is there like special effects and stuff in this?
There is puppets.
Good.
There
Creepy.
is sound effects. There is lighting effects.
Okay.
There is who knows what else. I should probably make some decisions soon if I want any other special effects.
Yeah.
But let's see.
And you freaked out a couple of people in the audience in Brighton, you said the other day.
Yes, so I did my show at Brighton Fringe. There were 3 boys on the front row who definitely had smoked weed. And they seemed quite scared. And they were also under the light the whole time. So like the whole audience was watching them
Yeah.
have sort of a panic attack.
Okay.
I think, I don't know what got them. I think it might have been like the reenactment of the Battle of the Somme that I did.
It gets a lot of people that.
Yeah.
It's a real hook.
Yeah, they were very nervous boys, and that worked for me, but I don't think it worked for them.
Okay. And it is, and because I also did my show in this room, a trippy room.
Yeah, Caroline of Brunswick.
Caroline of
I mean, it's a really good room. They've got like creepy, not creepy necessarily, but like, how would you describe it? Sort of
Psychedelic.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's like the whole room is purple and slime green.
Yes. With kind of
Swirly
background.
Almost like hypnotic.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
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 So I think that combined with me in a cape, combined with sound effects from the Somme,
Yeah. Combined with weed.
combined with weed,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
That's not the recipe for a good time.
Well,
I don't know. I'm having a great time listening to this. This sounds fantastic.
pretty good.
I wish I'd been there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to read their audience review.
I feel like they probably didn't leave one. They'd probably tried to like never think of it ever again.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. In about 20 years' time, it'll hit them and send them into
They'll be
therapy.
like, was that real?
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Was that girl?
Yeah, like when the girl came walking down the stairs in my old house.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Nicely brought round. So I was going to ask you what you think of conspiracies and myths in general, but clearly you're into this
I'm into it.
from a young age.
Yeah, well, I love conspiracies. You know, I'm on Wikipedia all the time.
Okay.
I'm on Wikipedia about everything.
Okay.
I'm on Reddit about everything.
Nice.
So I love it. My
Have
favorites
Yeah.
are bird droppings aren't real.
Yeah.
Have you heard this?
Yeah.
That they are.
Well, birds aren't real.
Oh yeah, sorry. Birds aren't real. Bird droppings are a liquid tracking device.
Yep.
So birds are literally being created by the government
Yep.
to keep track of us.
Yep.
To justify there being poo.
Yep.
That is the tracking device. So when you get pooed on, that isn't luck. It's actually now you're being watched.
Yep.
I also love the one that dinosaurs aren't real. Have you heard that?
I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
I'm too committed to the idea of dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs. I want them to be real. That they're not actually Are you going one step further and they're saying they're actually dragons?
No, I'm saying the one that they just were like, they're just a profit machine. Like it was the first capitalist, like.
I
Got it. Okay.
I've seen real dinosaur bones because a lot of the stuff in museums is plaster cast or reproduction, so that you've got a full skeleton, so it's impressive or whatever. But they just make them and go, yeah, but there is actually stuff, you know, and they've got bits and pieces and
Who's telling you that and where's that coming from?
scientists.
Okay.
I mean, I do love that the whole scientists. I love that you said scientists, and then we're like, you trailed off like, oh, not those guys. I do think like the whole thing of it is basically just that no one found a dinosaur bone before a certain time period, the Victorian times.
Yeah.
That is the whole conspiracy, basically. And I think that can be explained in many ways, which is like the advancement of science.
And that's not strictly true. I'm not arguing. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not doing that. And the dinosaur bones were found, but they were just thought to be dragons or whatever. And go see this exists. There are dragon skulls that have since been reclassified as dinosaurs, which is where it then becomes the biblical dinosaurs existed, you know, and dragons existed.
I love the idea of a biblical dinosaur.
Yeah, Leviathan and Behemoth.
Good. So fan of dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Also, giraffes aren't real as well. Just
Oh, that's another one.
throw that one in.
I do like the animal ones because, like, I think it's just funny to like question the natural world. Like, I really get questioning like people's motives and like, oh, is this person controlling this thing? But I think that like going after like an entire species of animal is just so funny to me.
Yeah, pandas aren't real. That's another one. They were bred. There's no historical evidence of pandas, and it's they're ridiculous. They're a big bear-sized creature that's
That don't want to breed.
Don't want to breed. And they're vegetarian, and how did they exist in nature? And they're black, and they're really cute, and they're adorable, and they're very dumb. And you know, how did they ever exist?
Because somebody made them, like the giraffe.
Like the
Yeah.
giraffe. Well, the
Oh, is
giraffe
it just because they're too silly looking?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, a giraffe. Come on.
they're money making.
Right. So funny.
Yeah, you think about how much money people make from safaris.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's like the same as like the museum's planted dinosaur bones.
There you
Okay.
go. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about building your own attraction.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm surprised I've not really heard any conspiracy theories about dogs.
What?
Don't you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of dogs.
But the fact that like we now own this entire species of animal
Yeah.
that came from wolves,
Yeah.
that seems like ripe for a conspiracy.
I see what you're saying. Although a lot of people don't like the term own. They like the term guardian of now.
He's a dog owner.
Yeah.
I'm a dog owner too.
There you go.
But I have ownership over her.
Oh, you like the feeling?
No, not. I mean, I feel like, potato.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm completely against the term fur babies. I hate that. It's your pet.
Excuse me, not just because you don't own a dog.
No, but I don't think a pet's a bad thing. I think having a pet's a great thing. I dream of having a dog. I love dogs.
Do you have a cat?
No, I have a Barbie doll collection. It's
Love that.
Yeah.
much more demanding.
There's a lot of effort that goes into
It
that.
really is. It takes
Yeah.
a lot of space.
Surprisingly, much more expensive as well.
Yes.
Which is
Would
weird.
you say that? Would you say that you own them or?
Oh no, they
are
own me.
guardian?
No, I am. I've a long time ago. I got taken over, and
You are the guardian of an army of Barbies.
yes, yeah. If I died tomorrow, it would all go in the bin. I just know it. Like no one would go, "Oh, this is a really expensive one." No,
Yeah,
it
no
won't.
one, anyone's clearing out your flat.
No.
There's no way they're valuing any of that shit.
Louise told me, David, I'm not clearing out your flat.
I would
if you
have
die."
thought you could get quite a lot of money. For
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I've been very, 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 very lucky, and I'm a very good collector. I know what I'm doing, and yet, unless you know what you're doing, like it's just oh my god, why is it the same
Right.
doll 500 times? Because they're all so different.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very bad.
Does your dog have an Instagram?
No.
Okay.
Does
But
yours?
it does
Yeah.
help him sell
Right.
tickets in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I do
Really?
use them to sell tickets. Yeah.
Oh, you bring him
I
to
bring him
Edinburgh.
flowering.
Yeah.
I bring him.
He's got a little
yeah.
vest.
Yeah. He's just wearing
Wow.
a t-shirt.
Will you be in Edinburgh this year?
Yeah, but he's not coming up this year. I'm only doing a short run. Yeah.
So sad.
So what's your dog on Instagram?
Olive the Double Doodle.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my sister's dog and she runs the account.
Okay.
But yeah, she's got all kinds of friends on there. She had a boyfriend on there. They would like comment on each other's stuff, like I waff you, and all
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Good.
So they committed for a while, and then my sister got a bit bored of it.
Did your sister have a job?
Yeah, but she's an actor. So.
Okay, fine. So
Yeah.
So not really. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean you.
Actor and comedian. Where did my parents go? Yeah, but
okay. Olive the Double Doodle.
the Double Doodle.
Good name. It's a good name.
Yeah.
Endorsements? Like, had any endorsement deals yet?
Actually, she did. Don't know why that took me so long to figure out what you're talking about. She got like some free snacks and things
Cool.
like that. Like she got free button-up box.
Oh wow, that's expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
So she's got a couple of thousand followers,
that's pretty good going.
Yeah.
For a dog.
and she's only posted like 6 times, and I'm like, I've been trying so hard.
Yeah. So our main problem with building social media followings, we're not dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harsh. Not a lot we can do about that.
No.
You're a bear.
I am.
Yeah.
It's a big, fat, hairy gay man.
So Stephen King. Fan of Stephen King?
I mean, someone told me today that also for some reason I was speaking to my friend about this.
Yeah.
Um
This specific conspiracy.
yeah. Am I allowed to say what the
Oh, yeah,
conspiracy is? Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
That Stephen King killed John Lennon.
Yes.
But I kept saying Stephen King killed JFK, which would have been
He might have done.
even crazier.
Stephen King has a book about the death of
Yeah, true.
JFK. It's a fairly decent book.
Really? Well, my friend was saying she hates Stephen King because she thinks that he steals his ideas. He repackages. A lot of his ideas come from folklore or because the volume at which he's writing books is
Yes, he is prolific.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think he writes his books anymore.
So he doesn't write them, and he probably doesn't come up with the ideas.
I think his initial crop of books were his, Carrie and Salem's Lot
Right.
and Cujo and the original strand. I think once we get to Dolores Claiborne and Misery, he's starting to not write it anymore. I think Misery's written by him. I think it was the last book he probably wrote. Although
Really?
the Dr. saga, it is very him. And like The Green Mile is, I think, his best book. But it's not really a horror book.
But don't you think, okay, so either he is like obviously got this disgusting mind that he can come up with all this stuff or constantly. The turnout is crazy.
Yeah.
Or he steals the ideas. And I think maybe I don't want to know that all of these ideas come from one man. Like, it's freaky to me.
Okay.
This is a dangerous
I see
man.
some logic there.
So I would... the only options are either he's the creepiest person of all time with the darkest brain ever, or he's a plagiarizer.
Okay.
Both of those are bad, but I would rather he be a plagiarizer. So I don't think I like him either way, but
Okay.
those are the options.
He is a creepy dude. I'll give you that. But aren't all ideas in some way stolen? There's no real original ideas.
Every artist is a cannibal. Every poet is a thief.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I
mean, not Scary Movie 7, obviously.
No, obviously mine comes from my own.
Yeah.
But no, nothing's created in a vacuum.
Yeah.
But there's that,
Yeah.
and then there's like,
Blatant
plagiarism.
Okay. Fine.
I don't have any examples directly
That's fine.
of his plagiarism, but
well, Michael Jackson, since he's back in the zeitgeist again, he always kept a notebook beside his bed. If he had an idea, and even in the middle of the night, he'd write it down because he was of the opinion that God only would give him the idea once, and then if he didn't use it, he would give it to someone else. Like Prince, he really thought Prince would get that. And you know, some people are just, they focus in, you know, like Jack Kirby, the creator of the Marvel Universe with Stan Lee. Like he's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it all came from his brain. And then when they decide to change it, like the Eternals, it flops because you can't countermand the king of ideas, Jack Kirby. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Thank God.
The greatest artist of the 20th century, as you've said
the
many
greatest
times.
well, this does sound kind of like I'm doing the artist's way.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm doing the artist's way, hold myself at gunpoint. And it's very much about like you're a vessel for God. It's quite religious, but it's like you're a vessel for God to give ideas, and then if you don't act upon them, then
Yes.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it's kind of
that's
a
true. I think that's true. Like you can if you don't use it, you lose it. You know, and the amount of times I've gone to a comedy show and saw someone do jokes that I thought about, oh, God damn it. You know.
Yeah. We've all done that. John Lennon fan?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm into John Lennon.
Okay.
Are you into?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was into the Beatles.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I kind of like John Lennon. I also think he's a weird dude. Not as weird as Stephen King by any means, but just also a weird dude.
What do you think's weird about him?
I mean, the whole Yoko Ono period.
Oh yeah, well then all of their like
Yeah.
photo shoots quite.
The photo shoots, the staying in bed for a week thing, that kind of craziness. And I put that at his door, not at Yoko's door, which I always think is very unfair. So
I don't think staying in bed for a week is weird.
We've all done it.
We've all done it, but with media coverage of you being in bed, would you
Yeah,
want
but
that?
then
We've all
that's-
done that too. You know?
Hello, sent nudes in lockdown. That's the same thing. I mean, I just think that it gives reason to, you know, I've known artists to do weirder shit.
Oh, no question, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not, no way is that the weirdest thing that's ever happened. But I don't know. I don't blame him for destroying the Beatles. However, he definitely went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Lennon fan?
More so with the Beatles. I think the greatest solo artist from the Beatles is Ringo Starr.
Okay.
Which is a very controversial thing to say. That's he's the only one I listen to.
He's got some banging albums.
Oh my God, I love Ringo Starr. But I think they were all touched by genius. I mean, Paul McCartney, I think, is up there with Beethoven. You know, and they did everything before they were 30.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to fuck with you. I mean, John Lennon was dead at 42. You know, I can't even imagine that. I hadn't started life at 42.
That's a nice pun there.
Yeah.
It does put us in the shade. Not you, Sarah, obviously.
How old are you guys?
That's how homophobic of you to ask.
We might be over 40.
Wow. When you just said
Oh,
that.
Sarah, you're so genuine there. Oh my God, thank you. Oh.
When you just said that, I was like, what? So that's crazy.
But that's because you're so young.
Yeah.
No, I'm 34.
Yeah, that's so young.
Not that young.
The most
The website
normal.
says you're the youngest comedian.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and most normal.
it's a joke. Yeah, and most normal. No, I'm at the age where like everyone's starting to freeze their eggs. Everyone.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that
boys,
does happen.
boys are scared of you because you represent the ultimate commitment, which is dying eggs. Like it's like every first date is them just trying to figure out like, so what's your timeline? How involved am I going to need to be? In
And what is
6
your?
months?
How do you navigate that?
Me personally,
Yeah.
honestly, I've stopped dating for the last 8 months because I'm just like I can't be bothered.
I hear you, sister.
It's too much. It's too much. They're so scared, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
It only needs to work once. You could look. Your eyes could lock.
Yeah, you could just lie about your age. I mean, no one's going to believe you're 34.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like also I don't even. I mean, I think it's just like the whole thing of it. I don't like.
Okay.
I think it's just like I'm suddenly at the age where the like difference between how men at my age are living their life and how women are having to live their life feels like a huge gulf. And
Massive.
It annoys me.
Yes.
So I've decided to play no part in it and die alone.
That's a good strategy.
That's what I've chosen.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you. Men are awful.
Thank
And
you.
he's straight.
Speaking of which, the murder of John Lennon.
Yeah. Well, a man did it.
A man did it.
Either way.
Yeah, which man? That's
Yeah.
the question.
Yeah, was it a man or was it a king? Hey! Sorry, thank
Very
you.
good,
Thank
very
you.
good.
Sorry.
So the murder of John Lennon on December the 8th, 1980 remains one of the most shocking events in music history. A former member of the Beatles and one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century was shot outside his residence, the Dakota, in New York City by Mark David Chapman. Chapman was arrested at the scene, later pleaded guilty, and has repeatedly accepted responsibility for the killing. The theory Lennon was killed, or was actually killed, or ordered to be killed by horror author Stephen King emerged decades after Lennon's death rather than immediately afterwards. So this is a relatively recent theory about this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was an article. I mean, you've dived into the guy's website.
Oh my God.
But there was also a 2013 article in New York Magazine, so it actually had a little bit of weight to it, suggesting the trigger man in the Lennon slaying was likely not Chapman but Stephen King.
But I think I read the one that you're talking about, and
Yes.
it was a bit tongue in cheek.
Well, some people think that. Others have taken it literally.
Yeah.
Because by saying it out loud, then, I don't really, I'm not being sincere about this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what
Also,
about if it's
Americans
real?
not good at irony. So,
No.
That's true.
yes.
Well, I mean, the whole thing has really been like driven home by one man. And it really relies on the fact that Stephen King and Chapman look very similar.
They do.
And so if that wasn't the case, then everyone would just be like, the guy's mad, which most people are like, the guy's mad. I think his name's Steve Lightfoot.
Great name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like drives around California in a bus that says Stephen King killed John Lennon, which is just
Good
amazing
marketing,
commitment
though.
to the bit.
It really is, right?
Yeah.
Got to get the message across some way.
Yeah. It's like the Red Bull cars, but he's
like
got like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it just would have been like no one would have brought into it. But the fact that they look kind of similar is great.
They do
weird.
look kind of similar. There is a picture there of them for the camera. I will put this up for the YouTube viewers. But I mean, yes, they do look quite similar.
Yeah.
And that is really the basis, a lot of the basis of this conspiracy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, there are some weird things that like Lightfoot has argued for. Like he's come up with, also his Goodreads profile. You know, he's got a book out about this.
Yes.
So his Goodreads profile is amateur investigational journalist, known for his theory that Stephen King assassinated John Lennon and that Ronald Reagan was the criminal mind behind the assassination. Lightfoot tours California with parts of his theory painted on a van. It's like he's... Oh, and he also... Okay, then, so that's like who he is this is what I meant to read. On his website, he's self-described himself. All he said is like, I am a young-looking athletic, just turned 71-year-old with mostly still brown hair still. That's how he's described himself on his website. Like, that's not, like, what's he doing there?
Yeah.
That's not a description.
It's more of a Hinge or bad Hinge profile.
Yeah.
If you're 71, embrace it. You know, you're
Yeah,
old now.
yeah.
Like, it's, you know.
Yeah. With mostly still brown hair still. He does not want to get older.
No, but I like the fact he's definitely sort of reinforcing the still. I think that's important.
Yeah. But he's like, written books and he's committed to this forever.
He is committed to it. It has very much become his life, to be honest. But like you said, commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Like the
But what
Prestige.
does he get out of this?
He really
attention.
believes it.
Yeah, he does really believe it.
But the reasons, like, I do think he's completely mad. Like, he basically said that the government communicated to Stephen King in articles and then to kill John Lennon.
Yeah.
And then all of the articles, like, he basically said that 3 months, like, it's things like this, like 3 months before John Lennon was murdered, the word pyrokinesis was in an article, and he's like, pyrokinesis means fire and movement, and a man at night with a gun ablaze, crouched in a raincoat, looks like a great big cigarette lighter. This is a subtle but dramatic code.
Okay, so I know a little bit about this. So Stephen King wrote a book called Firestarter. There was a movie of it with Drew Barrymore. It was one of her first movies. Pyrokinesis is the ability to control fire. Do you know who came up with that term? Stephen King. It didn't exist before that. Telekinesis existed, and it was just a variation. Like Stephen King was very much into the X-Men comics, and in the 70s he really got into them. So Carrie very much is actually, Carrie could have been a member of the X-Men if Professor Xavier had just shown up and saved her, and before she destroyed the prom. They deserved it. They were bastards. Anyway, my point is, Stephen King.
Carrie in the X-Men. That'd be great. Carry on.
Well, she's sort of Jean Grey, but with worse skin.
Yeah.
But Stephen King came up with the name pyrokinesis.
Okay, so
and
that
it came
makes
up with
a little bit more sense.
You know.
But the connection you're making there with the Nixon and Ronald Reagan thing, particularly Ronald Reagan, because they believe, so a lot of people have adopted this theory of the basis of his peddling it constantly. So allegedly Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan wanted Lennon killed for his pro-peace politics. Reagan and Nixon communicated with the King via encoded magazine articles, like you said. And also, this feeds into it. King suffered traumatic injuries after an accident in 1999. According to conspiracy theorists, this was designed to silence him. So they were worried.
That was the van, the yellow van that ran him over.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So they were worried that he was going to blab. So Reagan and Nixon sort of fed in to King that they wanted this guy killed and Lennon killed. But they were worried in the late 90s that he was going to blab. So
It's a long time after the fact.
it's a long time after the fact, wasn't it?
Also, when the shooting happened, Stephen King had started having success. He was starting to become that name.
Yeah. He was the name. Yeah, he was.
Like Carrie had already been huge. Salem's Lot, The Shining. I think even had it come out yet?
No, not
No,
that.
it was early 80s, wasn't it? Good. I remember that. I remember Stephen King like being the Stephen King. Like you couldn't say his name. It was scary. So why would he shoot John Lennon? And why hasn't he written about it? He's written about that van knocking him over.
Yeah.
He paid his solicitor to buy the van so it could get destroyed. And I'm not inclined to think that Stephen King killed John Lennon. I am inclined to think that he killed the guy that ran him over.
Really?
Yeah, Brian Smith, allegedly. Brian Smith died in September 2001, I think it was, or 2000, and from a drugs overdose. You know.
Wow.
Maybe he's a serial killer.
Maybe he's a serial killer. Maybe he's like Garth Brooks.
Yeah, true.
And then he really does have a nasty mind, like I said.
Yeah. Nasty man.
Nasty.
Just recent. Although weirdly, I don't think Stephen King's written any books about serial killers. He's written books about murder, like Dolores Claiborne or whatever, or Misery.
Yeah.
Has he not?
I don't think he's ever written serial killer. I suppose the Pennywise in It kind of has that vibe, you know, repeated killings, but that's a different thing, you know.
Yeah, but he's a monster.
Yeah.
Not a human killing humans. Do you know what I mean?
No. Even things like the Long Walker or the Running Man.
Yeah.
Which are basically the same story, but with different speeds. It's not serial killers; it's killing. You know, it's different. He did do Rage. He did the Richard Batman book Rage, which was about a school shoot up, which is the book you can't get for Stephen King.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they banned it.
Yeah, they banned it. Stephen King also, it's a bit like Hubert with the Clockwork Orange. He pulled it from distribution. He doesn't want it published. You know, so maybe it's too close to home.
Exactly.
Maybe. Maybe.
So the most common argument is that certain photographs of King from the late 70s and early 80s resemble Chapman. We've established they do. That's true. Some theorists argue that individuals appearing in photographs around the time of the murder resemble King. There's also King was becoming a major literary star, as you said, and conspiracy theorists treat this coincidence as suspicious. So basically, him becoming a celebrity and Lennon's profile at the time they think is suspicious.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't really make sense at all. Yeah, I don't know why you would be linking him specifically. Certain versions of theory claim King was connected to intelligence operations and that Chapman was manipulated or controlled. So there is a theory that it wasn't King that actually killed him, it was Chapman, but that King somehow influenced Chapman. And there is a picture where Chapman is meeting Stephen King. I think he's getting.
He signed a book.
Yeah, this is like.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
but also
he was a fan. I think they do know he was a fan.
It's crazy, but it's only crazy because this is now a conspiracy theory. Otherwise, it's just extremely plausible.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
You know, book signings are to meet lots of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
but maybe he wrote in the book.
Kill
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people think that.
No, we just made that up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That is a better conspiracy theory.
It would be. I mean,
yeah.
it would be. There would be a lot more in that than this.
Yeah, this Lightfoot guy.
Yeah.
He thinks that John Lennon. That Stephen King literally killed John Lennon.
Yeah.
And then got taken to the police station where they swapped him for the body double.
Yeah.
Who is Chapman?
Yeah. So they think Chapman was like a trained body double.
Yes.
That's way crazier.
Yeah.
And they could pass for each other at the time.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense. Oh, then he did it. That's true. Yeah. I understand now.
You're sold.
I'm sold.
This is before DNA evidence as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite possible.
No, I mean, because I've always believed it was Yoko Ono that did it.
Really?
Yeah, there's a song called Kiss, Kiss, Kiss by Yoko Ono. And if you backmask it, you play it backwards, it goes 6, 6, 6. That's Kiss, Kiss, Kiss backwards. I shot John Lennon.
No.
I'm not kidding. That's the back. So Yoko Ono did
Do you
it.
think she done that on purpose?
Well, it made her famous. She wasn't going to be. I can't even carry that through because I actually quite like Yoko Ono.
I like Yoko Ono.
I was on a TV show with her back in Belfast.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, she's bonkers. Yeah, I've met Natalie Imbruglia, Yoko Ono. I've met all the stars. Tony Bennett.
I didn't know Yoko Ono was doing TV.
Yeah, this was probably before you were born. 1930. Oh fuck, it might have been before.
She does art now, doesn't
When?
she, Yoko?
Yes. Well, she was always an artist. The piece that made John Lennon fall in love with her was a stepladder, this large stepladder in the middle of a room, and hanging from the ceiling was a magnifying glass, and you had to climb up the stepladder, hold the magnifying glass, and there'd be a little picture. And that was the art, and that's when he fell. John Lennon says that's when he fell in love with her.
It's quite fun, that art.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. It's just her singing I can't handle.
Okay.
She doesn't like.
Yeah, she wasn't strong on the singing.
No,
I'll give you that.
no, but she was a great artist, and she's a fun woman.
She is fun. So some versions claim King was allegedly acting on behalf of intelligence agencies and that Lennon was targeted because of his political activism, anti-war views, or cultural influence. In this version, King is portrayed not as someone with a personal motive, but as an operative participating in a larger plot.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think, like, with this thing of, like, they killed him because of his cultural impact.
Yeah.
I can't say what the cultural impact of him was. Like, I know that he was, like, a massive peace activist and stuff. But
Yeah.
in my head, he also was a little bit of a joke.
Oh, no.
John Lennon.
Well,
Not at all.
He was ridiculed, but that's a different.
at that time, I would sort of see what you mean, because people were not taking seriously some of the stunts that he was doing. The bed thing is a good example of that,
Yeah.
right? People found that very laughable.
That was the mid 60s when he did that. This is 1980. I mean, he was 40 by the
Yeah, but
time.
it was a number of those things contributing to it made him seem a bit crazy, and therefore the idea was that people could dismiss him because he was a bit seen to be crazy.
John Lennon still had I feel awful, I'm disagreeing with you. John Lennon still had the cachet of being in the Beatles. Of being great, like, and he had a great turn of phrase, saying the Beatles were more famous than Jesus and stuff.
That's what fucked the Beatles.
Yeah.
And
had he lived, he would have become like Bob Dylan and Paul McCartney, become irrelevant, but he might have done a duet with Michael Jackson.
Paul McCartney was on Chicken Shop Date last week.
Oh my God.
Saw that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, Billy Shears was.
Sorry. Paul McCartney died in 1960.
Do you know about this?
Yes, I've heard of this. Yeah.
So they just couldn't replace
Billy's doing an excellent job, though.
He is, but he's done a lot of Botox, so his face looks very strange.
That is true.
It doesn't, and his hair color's awful.
Yeah. I thought he was really good on Chicken Shop Date.
I've only watched the clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only know it because of the report. I've never seen Chicken Shop Date before this. So, what is Chicken Shop Date?
It's like she goes on a date in a chicken. It's just a way of interviewing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They eat chicken nuggets.
Don't talk to me when I'm having my chicken.
Yeah.
They don't actually do a lot of eating, I would say.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
She'll eat a chip.
Yeah.
I'm so full.
Yeah.
I now want KFC so bad. Like, other chicken shops exist.
Yeah, she doesn't go to
Morley's.
KFC. She goes to Morley's mostly.
Yeah.
So the Patsy theory, which is the one you were talking about, basically, where theorists claim King wanted Lennon dead. Instead, they suggest King somehow used a lookalike, witness, decoy, or participant in a cover-up while others orchestrated the murder. So the idea that he was there, and like you said, they swapped it for. But the thing is that if that's true, this guy's taken the rap completely and openly, honestly, all the way through. Like, he's just gone, yeah, it was me, I did that.
Chapman.
Yeah, Chapman.
Yeah. Well, maybe because he would know he's part of something bigger.
True.
Yeah.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me playing devil's advocate with myself.
Yeah, that's right.
It's real.
Give war a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
The celebrity control narrative, a few fringe interpretations place the theory within broader ideas about powerful groups controlling cultural figures. Lennon is portrayed as a threat to those interests, as King is assigned a role in the alleged operation.
Wait, what?
So there's an idea that the powers that be are controlling celebrities, or certain celebrities are controlled by them.
Right.
So there's an MK Ultra theory. You aware of the MK Ultra?
I'm aware of MK Ultra.
Okay, yeah. So
That's what happened to Britney
What
Spears.
happened to Britney, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That basically she's being mind controlled.
Yes.
Yeah.
She always did something to take the heat off the Bush administration.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And now she's beyond her usefulness, and they're just poor woman's
Yeah.
suffering. We love you, Britney.
We're very supportive of Britney in this
Yeah.
scenario.
Well, I love her Instagram, but it
great.
does scare me.
Yes, it's mental.
I love her back catalogue.
She needs your sister to run her Instagram.
Yeah, she does.
Doing it herself.
She does.
Really.
Yeah.
Or anyone else.
I want Britney to be happy.
Yeah. But this is the theory is that they are in control of Stephen King, and they made him do this.
Right.
Still doesn't really make any sense.
Especially when you just had a sniper or something.
Yeah. One of the
I mean,
yeah.
you know, maybe it would help to explain how he's written so many books. This is me as someone who's like feeling really uninspired to write this week. Literally this week I'm like, God, I can't think what to write. And then now I'm like going in on Stephen King just because he's written loads of books.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that, like, you know, if he's not a vessel for God, but he's a vessel for the government, that would make sense.
Okay.
So yeah, sure.
Cool. So you're hating on Stephen King
Because he's written loads of books.
prolific output.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Too prolific. Sorry, Stephen King. You're guilty.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Well, that's as good a reason as any. One of the peculiar features of the theory is that its proponents typically begin with perceived visual similarities rather than evidence of motive or opportunity. So photographs of Chapman resemble King. Therefore, the public may have been shown misleading images. Therefore, King might have somehow been involved, and therefore the official narrative could not be trusted.
Also, Stephen King would have written about it. Like his whole.
I think he would have written about it.
His whole cocaine, alcohol stuff. That's The Shining.
Yeah.
He's written about the van bumping into him in the Dark Tower series, and Stephen King on writing. He's written about it. He hasn't written about that time when I blew John Lennon away.
Well, that is a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fairness. Like, you wouldn't want to feed that if you were trying to cover it, would you?
No, publicity's bad publicity.
If you killed someone.
If not even someone, John Lennon.
Yeah, John Lennon. Like an actual Beatle.
Well, just think of the headline of Stephen King, Jealous Guy.
Yeah.
I thought that would go over bigger. Jealous Guy is a big hit for John Lennon, which was then covered by Brian Ferry and Roxy Music.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that was an original John Lennon.
Yeah, John Lennon.
He wrote that?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
Well, that's why you didn't. Maybe you're incorrect. No,
No, he did.
No,
John
we-
Lennon definitely wrote Jealous Guy, I promise you.
Okay.
He knows this kind of shit.
Okay, sorry.
Spends a lot of time indoors.
Yeah, I do. It's also because it's really hot at the moment and I can't take
I know,
the
it's
sun.
horrible. And it was meant to be 22 degrees today and it felt like 30.
Yeah, it did.
It's like 30 in here, let me tell you that.
Yeah.
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 Well, you guys wearing suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decision that we're both regretting deeply.
Is it new?
It's new
Yes.
for this season. We thought this would be a great artistic decision. And so far...
we have suffered.
We have
We have suffered for it.
We've literally only been episodes in this last week for this new season, and every day it's been fucking boiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deeply uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
It's not the time to wear a full suit.
No, but it's too late. We committed.
We've committed now.
So you're basically the detectives.
Well, I mean, it's not for us to say. Others could put that label on us if they want. We're just looking at the facts.
Do you watch JCS Criminal Psychology on YouTube?
What's that?
Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm addicted.
Go on.
It's like police interrogation videos. I
I
love
can't
it so
do that.
much. And they like
What, real ones?
real ones, and they like psychoanalyze on it, and I'm like fully.
You can see that he's clearly lying.
Yeah.
They did
Here
it.
you can see by his body language, the way that he moves his arm, that he's being defensive, and he definitely did it. The normal thing for someone to do with a ruler, like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
But they always have there's always triangulation
Yeah.
with the suspect.
Yeah.
So because basically you need one detective to be I'm on your side, and the other detective to be
Good cop, bad cop.
yeah.
Okay.
That is what it's called.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of interesting to watch that play out.
Well-
and I was wondering who would be good cop.
Well,
and bad.
I
That varies, actually.
because I can
Yeah.
be quite a bad cop. No, I'm the believer. I don't let things pass me by, and you're closed off to everything.
Not everything, but also sometimes when he doesn't believe, which is occasional, he really doesn't believe, and then I have to play the foil to that.
Right.
It's we recorded another episode where you were the believer, definitely, and I was like, nah, it's all garbage.
Yeah.
What are you here?
I'm a figment of your imagination. And I think if Stephen King did it, there would be reference to it in his work, and there isn't, because there's reference to other things. He as prolific as he is, he also puts a lot of his real life stuff into it. There's a number of books that talk about his addiction and never, like the Tommy Knockers.
Yep.
The main character in that is a writer who's past his best because when he was great, he was a drinker and did drugs, and now he's not doing any of that, and that's. Although I don't particularly like the Tommy Knockers, but I've read more Stephen King books than I realized. But like The Shining, it's all about how he interacted with his son and how bad he was and how he ended up fighting through that. Because The Shining is actually quite a positive book, and if you watch the movie, which is a classic, it's not a very positive movie.
Yeah.
And Danny was definitely sexually abused in that movie. Anyway, my point is,
Wait, what, in real life?
no, in the movie, but the movie's a different beast from the book. And then there's the Stephen
Is that
King.
part of the plot?
The idea really is in The Shining that Danny's being sexually abused by his dad, and there isn't really anything supernatural happening in
That in
movie.
itself is a conspiracy theory, but it is quite a strong one.
Yeah,
Right.
There's loads of conspiracies around The Shining.
yeah,
Loads.
and Kubrick, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got so much reading to do on my way
You
home.
do. You really do.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got more
Because I've
homework.
watched all of the JCS criminal psychology videos.
Exactly. So you're prepared.
Yeah.
Good. So the reason that they saw Lennon as dangerous, this is Reagan and Nixon, is because they think that he was a celebrity capable of influencing public opinion, and he was a figure that could potentially mobilise young voters. So that was the threat they believed that John Lennon posed.
Yes.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No.
As in, like, that would, like, the JFK, to me, like, the JFK the JFK assassination being, like, government-led makes so much more sense because he was president.
Yes.
And he was, like, you know, against segregation and trying to move things forward in that way. Like, that makes so much sense because it was an active thing he was doing.
Yeah.
But, like, John Lennon just singing about, like, imagine... That's John Lennon.
Yes.
John Lennon
His
singing
signature
these
song,
songs.
yes, that is his.
I suddenly just got nervous. But John Lennon...
I feel like I'm being so mean to you. I don't mean
I'm
to be.
in the interrogation room. John Lennon
I'm
singing
bad
this
cop.
stuff and, like, you know, about anti-war and all this stuff. It's like, that is songs.
Yes, it is songs. But this was an era where there was a lot of anything like that was seen as suspicious. And you've got to remember, you're coming off the back of like Vietnam in the 70s.
Yeah, I forget about Vietnam.
Yeah.
Some people can't.
Yeah.
I know.
We were there, man. That's how old. So the theory that Chapman wasn't acting alone is that Chapman remains physically present. Chapman fires the shots, but Chapman is supposedly acting under external influence. So there's either the theory that King is the operative or Chapman is. But if Chapman is the operative, then King is controlling him. That's the idea.
He's in control.
He's in control, exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's the king.
Because he's the king.
I mean, imagine if Lightfoot, is that his name again?
Yep.
Lightfoot is correct.
Yes.
Like, imagine if Lightfoot has been driving this van around like, please listen to me.
That is the exact
And then
reason
it
why we're
turns
here,
out-
Sarah.
Yeah.
What if he is correct?
You know.
I just don't think...
No.
But what if he was?
What if he was?
If he was, then that's so sad.
It is.
Then that's so tragic.
It is. I mean, it's quite tragic anyway, but it is more tragic if this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe it's even more tragic, actually, that if it's not true and he's dedicated his whole life to it.
That is.
That is a tragedy, yeah.
I'm a Madonna fan. I understand what that's like.
I think if you've gone that far, you don't stop there. You've got to see that through to the end of your life.
Yeah.
It's sort of like stand-up comedy.
Kind of that. Exactly
Sunken
that.
cost fallacy.
I'm going, hold on. I think I know how Lightfoot feels.
I think if the level of delusion that he's under takes, if he stops believing, then what does his life become?
Yeah, so it's like, better do another Fringe show.
There we go.
Yeah. Totally.
Scary movie hates.
Yeah.
So, the claim that Stephen King killed John Lennon is a modern conspiracy theory as unsupported by credible evidence. The established historical record identifies Mark David Chapman as Lennon's murderer, and no reliable documentation links King to the crime. Its persistence says less about Stephen King or John Lennon than it does about human psychology. People often prefer hidden explanations to ordinary realities, particularly when those realities involve tragic events. So, Sarah,
Yeah.
did Stephen King kill John Lennon?
Sure. I'm going to just go 180 and say yes.
Good. Okay. David,
I think it was Yoko Ono.
You think it was Yoko? Fuck it, why not? Let's make it Yoko.
Let's make it Yoko.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, what an insane place to end.
She gets blamed. I love the two men have blamed the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I think he killed him. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? He's dead anyway. It's a fun story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you hate Lightfoot.
I just think Lightfoot needs to wake up and
Grow
smell
the
the
fuck
coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you like to look at the camera, tell people where they can find you and follow you and all that sort of stuff?
You can find me on Instagram at SarahRoberts_69 for no reason. It's just there are a lot of Sarah Roberts, including one from Neighbours who just got engaged. Anyway, she's doing so well. I am doing a show at Edinburgh Fringe from the 3rd until the 30th of August, except for the 17th.
Think about that.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And it's called Scary Movie 7. It's going to be creepy as hell. There is going to be some disturbing and funny stuff in it.
I'm very excited about this. And you're covered in blood on the poster?
Covered in blood on the poster.
Very Carrie.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
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 Don't come if you're stoned.
Don't come if you're stoned.
Yeah.
Do come if you're drunk.
Yes.
Don't come if you're on ketamine. Do come if you're on cocaine.
It's a lot of
Should I go through every
Yeah,
drug?
go through every album. What time is it on?
10 p.m.
Okay, so there is a risk of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 p.m. Monkey Barrel 2.
Lovely, great room.
Yes.
Yes, very exciting.
Yes.
Go and see Sarah's show. We'll put a link in the show notes. Would you like a Stephen King joke to end the podcast?
Please.
Okay. Did you know that Stephen King has a son named Joe? I'm not joking, but he is.
Very good. Is that real?
Yeah.
He called his kid Joe King.
No idea, but the joke works.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But that's true.
He's a writer as well.
Oh, wow. So sorry, we have ruined the joke by explaining.
I think that's the best way. That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Please give us a little 5-star rating wherever you get your podcasts. And if you'd like to help support us further, why not check out patreon.com/BelievePod for exclusive episodes, early access, and ad-free listening. Remember, we love you.